Picture this. It's December 1872. The vast, empty expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. A merchant ship, the Mary Celeste, is spotted drifting aimlessly. From a distance, she looks perfectly fine. Her sails are set, catching the wind. She seems to be in good seaworthy condition, but as another vessel, the Degrathia, pulls alongside, an eerie silence hangs in the air. Something is deeply wrong. Sailors from the Degrathia board the mysterious ship, their boots echoing on the silent deck. They call out, but only the creak of the ship and the whisper of the wind answer back. They move from bow to stern, through the cabins and the hold, and a terrifying realization dawns on them. There is no one here. The entire crew has vanished into thin air. Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their sweet 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and all 7 experienced crew members gone. Just gone. The ship itself was a floating enigma. There was no sign of a struggle, no damage from a storm. The cargo of industrial alcohol was mostly intact. Below deck, they found 6 months' worth of food and fresh water, untouched. The crew's personal belongings, their clothes, their money, were all left behind. In the captain's cabin, his logbook lay open. The last entry was from 10 days prior, noting their position and that all was well. It gave no hint of distress, no sign of any trouble whatsoever. Even the child's toys were found, neatly placed in her cabin. It was as if everyone had just stopped what they were doing and simply ceased to exist. There were no signs of violence, no bloodstains, no broken furniture, nothing to suggest a mutiny or a fight. The ship was not taking on water. It was perfectly sound. The only thing missing was the single lifeboat. This discovery only deepened the mystery, raising a chilling and fundamental question. Why would a seasoned captain and his experienced crew abandon a perfectly safe ship in the middle of the vast, unforgiving ocean? To get into a small, fragile lifeboat would have been a death sentence unless something truly terrifying had forced them to. But what could it have been? Over the years, theories have swirled around the Mary Celeste like a thick sea fog. Let's explore some of the most compelling ones. One popular theory centers on the ship's cargo, 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol. The idea is that some of these barrels may have leaked, creating a buildup of flammable vapor in the hold. Perhaps the crew heard a rumbling sound or saw the hatches bulge, and fearing an imminent, catastrophic explosion, Captain Briggs made the split-second decision to evacuate everyone to the lifeboat. They might have attached a line to the Mary Celeste, planning to wait at a safe distance for the danger to pass before reboarding. But what if the line snapped? The Mary Celeste, with its sails still partially set, would have silently sailed away, leaving them stranded in the middle of the ocean. This theory seems plausible. It explains the abandonment of a sound ship. But when the Degrathia crew inspected the cargo hold, they found the barrels secure, and while a few had leaked, there was no evidence of a major explosion or fire. Another idea is a sudden panic caused by a freak weather event. Maybe a waterspouted tornado on the water appeared out of nowhere, or perhaps they encountered a sudden, violent squall that was unstrong enough to damage the ship, but was terrifying enough to make them believe it was sinking. In a moment of sheer terror, they might have jumped into the lifeboat, only for the storm to pass as quickly as it came, leaving them separated from their vessel. Again, it's possible, but the ship's log showed calm weather, and the condition of the ship didn't support the idea of a violent storm. Everything was too neat, too orderly. What about pirates? The Atlantic was certainly not free of them. Could a pirate crew have boarded the Mary Celeste, taken everyone captive, and then, for some bizarre reason, left all the valuable cargo and personal effects behind? It just doesn't add up. Pirates are driven by profit. They would have looted the ship, taken the alcohol, the food, the navigational instruments, anything of value. But the Mary Celeste was left virtually untouched. The scene didn't fit the crime. And then, of course, we venture into the realm of the paranormal, the truly unexplained. Some have whispered that the Mary Celeste sailed into a different dimension, or encountered something not of this world. Tales of sea monsters, ghost ships, and alien abductions have all been attached to its name. Was the crew taken by some unknown force? Did something so unnatural and horrifying occur that it defied all logic and left no physical trace? For many, the Mary Celeste is the ultimate ghost ship, a vessel touched by the supernatural. While these theories are fascinating, they remain firmly in the world of speculation, offering no concrete evidence. The mystery also has its share of hoaxes and tall tales. Decades later, a man calling himself J. Habakkuk Jeffson claimed to be a survivor, spinning a wild story of murder and revenge on board. His account was thrilling, but it was quickly exposed as a complete work of fiction, written by none other than Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes, long before he became famous. His story, though fake, captured the public imagination and forever cemented the Mary Celeste in the annals of maritime lore. So, let's circle back to what we actually know. A ship found in perfect condition, a crew, including a young family, vanished without a trace. A missing lifeboat. These are the cold, hard facts, and they leave us with so many unanswered questions. What truly caused Captain Briggs and his crew to leave their ship? What was their plan when they lowered that lifeboat into the water? Where did they go? Did they succumb to the elements, lost at sea? Or did they meet a fate so strange we can't even comprehend it? After its discovery, the Mary Celeste was sailed to Gibraltar, where an official inquiry was launched. The investigators were baffled. They suspected foul play, even accusing the crew of the Dei Gratia of treachery, but they could never prove it. The ship was eventually returned to its owner and continued to sail for another 12 years. But it was considered a cursed vessel. Its final captain deliberately wrecked it off the coast of Haiti in an attempt to commit insurance fraud. A sad end for a ship with such a legendary past, but the story, the mystery, lives on. The fate of the 10 souls aboard the Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest unsolved maritime mysteries in all of history. A chilling tale of a ship that came back, and a crew that never did. It's a powerful reminder that even in our modern world of technology and information, the sea can still keep its darkest secrets. What do you think happened? Was it a freak accident? A moment of panic? Or something else entirely? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed diving into history's greatest mysteries, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. We'll see you next time.